Hello, everyone. Welcome back to some more Rwanda Lakefront Academy and Football Manager 2020 in the Rwandan Premier League. As you might have noticed, the date is 28th of May 2025. I said I was going to get through a season, and I nearly did, but I owe you a video because we are finally in the Rwandan Cup final. We are finally in the final. We haven't won this tournament yet, so I figured that, you know what, we should really play this because not only is it a cup we haven't won, but it's also against APR, who once again have been very annoying this season. Like, we still haven't won the league. We have one game left. If we lose and they win, which I'm pretty certain they're going to win. Who do they play? Let's check. Pretty certain they're going to win. Yeah, they'll play at home to Kikumbi. I'm pretty certain they're going to win. Then we lose the league. So I'm actually going to do a double header here. I'm going to play this APR game and then the MV Sport game, which the APR game, I'm not as confident we'll win, but I'm pretty confident we'll win the MV Sports game. So the one thing I will say is what's its face? That we are in the content of the competition no matter what, because if we lose the final, then we finish second, then we get Confederations Cup because they are going to win it. But if we win the final and finish second, we get Confederations Cup anyways. And if we win the league, of course, we're going to get Champions League. So yeah, regardless of what happens, we are going to get Continental football. So at least we've assured ourselves of that. So that's one positive APR making the final. Now, as for any changes in the lineup, I'll go over the intake later. Hopefully, I don't forget. I don't think I will, but I'm kind of focused on this at the moment. I've been playing Big Patrick for most of the season, but I switched to Small Patrick because he's just better. And I figured he'll be better to play. He's Patrick Hakiri, if you don't remember him. I put him in the he was for my last intake, I think. And I mentioned his name comes from his height and his name. Yeah, it was from the last intake. So yeah, there's not really any difference in the squad. We have the same squad. You might have noticed that Vani gave Ivis Uihoreye a nickname. I decided after some time he is warranting of the beautiful nickname, so I gave him Beautiful a second. So he's going to be the second Beautiful we have in this save. Anyone else I have to talk about? I gave Thierry Uihoreye, the fullback, Thierry 2, just because I couldn't really think of a good nickname here. So I just gave him something dull. So we have two players that are 2. And we have the original still. We still have Beautiful and we still have the original Thierry. So yeah, that's going to be the lineup. You're pretty familiar with everyone else. French Turret has been there since the start. How old is he actually now? He's 32, so he's kind of getting on, but he still has his pace. He still has some decent ability, but he's been here since the start. So, and he's still doing well. He has 7.01, but soon we will have to replace him. I mentioned this last episode, and I stand by it. Soon we will have to replace him. I think he's got 2 more years in him, at least for the league, and then we gotta really gel in somebody else from the academy. So yeah, let's get going. Let's do this. Proceed to match. Now, APR have actually beat us twice this year. They beat us once in the league, and that should beat us in the Super Cup. We failed to win the Super Cup, so we wouldn't be winning the treble this season if we win the Cup and the league. Unfortunately, we'd just be winning the double. So this is an important game. It's going to be tough because APR have been very good this season. They've been very, very good. So we really don't want to lose the Cup and the league in the last 2 match days. We really don't want that to happen. So let's see how this pans out. Okay. It's been 10 minutes. Only 1 shot from APR so far. They're completing more passes, but we're playing on cautious, so it's normal that they're completing more passes. All right, not a lot is going on here. I'm going to encourage them. All right, they seem to be happy with the team talk. They seem to be fired up, so that's a good sign. That is a good sign. We've started to control the game now. We have more shots. One thing we have been struggling this season is goals. Like, we haven't scored as many as we usually do, but we've been able to grind out games, so that's important. Oh no, that was a good pass. And I have no idea what my fullback was doing there. He was literally walking back. You have to get some extra cover. I didn't see who was covering him, but I think it was Small Patrick who just did. It was just walking back. I've been disappointed to see. He's not the best fullback, Small Patrick, but he'll do for now. Really, he's probably better than Thierry 2 going forward. Let me just double check. Yeah, he's better than Thierry 2 going forward. Thierry 2 is mostly defensive player. Right, this is not going too well. Like, it's an even game, but I don't know. I'm not too convinced of the performance. Just looking at these average ratings, they don't exactly fill me with confidence. So I'm going to tell them I'm not pleased at halftime. Or should I take pressure off them? No, they're motivated. I'll just tell them I'm not pleased. There's only one player is looking stressed, and that's Terry too. Okay, let's see what is gonna happen here. I don't really know what to change, to be honest. I think we gotta just let them play. Have faith in the players. Here's a highlight, but they get the ball back immediately. Come on, tackle them. Okay, good, Small Patrick. That was good. All right, the assistant referee actually raised his flag. I'm surprised it wasn't a foul. I thought he was going to call it. All right, Michael Jackson. Please distribute it short. Don't distribute it long. There we go. Okay, that's good. We don't want to. We don't want to do that. Like, we want to play it up. I know I have direct passing on, but yeah, we got to be careful with what we do like that. We don't want to gift it. And we do gift it. They score 1-0. Oh, APR have got us on the ropes this year. This will be the third time they beat us if they hold on to this. In our own ground as well. Alright, we're going to make a sub. I don't know if I should put on Big Patrick, actually. You know what? We're going to take out Kaza because he's not playing too well. Just have some extra free kicks. We're going to put Yannick on. Even though Yannick's not the best option, but he's not as good as Kaza. But if he's not playing well, then we could at least try and set piece our way to victory. That's what I will say. And I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to switch around beautiful with the light. Yeah, when these two have off games, that we just can't score. We just struggle to score. It's unfortunate. All right, let's get a draw. Come on. Destroyer's not having a good game. That's exactly my worry. I don't think we got a shot this half, actually. Maybe one. I don't remember, but we've not done well at all. I'm going to take a fresh third as well. So we basically changed our wings. Or two wingers. Yeah, that's the last change I'm going to make. I don't know what else I can do to change this game. I could put on Rush, realistically, but a defender for a defender, it's not going to change the game. I don't think. Like, we're losing right now. We need attacking players, and taking off the light and beautiful is not a great idea. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna lose. We're not getting a goal is looking very unlikely. I don't like going super offensive ever. Okay, so that's gonna be the third time APR beat us. Yeah, it's gonna be the third time APR beat us. We're not gonna turn this around. Unfortunate, but we did not deserve that at all. Like, we were just awful. And I'm going to give them an assertive. I'm not happy with the performance because, yeah, that is frustrating. Okay, well, let's hope we don't lose the league. Let's just hope we don't lose the league. I'll be back with you for the league finale, which is against MV Sport. This will be a third league if we win it. And I'm confident. Like, we just need a draw. That's all we need. And I'm pretty certain we're not going to lose. So if we lose, I hope we don't lose, but I'll eat my words. But yeah, I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, we're back. We're back to play MV Sport. Like I said, APR are more likely going to win. So we got to take this on. Also, you might have seen there the staff contracts are going out. Before anyone asks the question why I haven't hired more staff, it's mostly because I'm trying to save money. Like, it's like we're in the red again. We're like 100K in the red again, and it's because of a youth setup. Like, it's gonna be expensive. It's gonna take a while before we go pro, I think. But as long as we're getting good regions and no one's offering for them, then I think we'll be fine. We gotta keep a region long enough to get to the group stages. And if you get 1 or 2 wins in the group stages, we'll get some money. So that's basically how it is. And APR is already winning, so yeah, we cannot lose this under any circumstance. Oh, that's a penalty. Okay. The Light will take the penalty here. Ibra gets taken down, and let's do this. The Light. And he scores it. Yes. Okay. So that's our first goal. NV Sport needs to score 2 goals in order to take the league from us and give it to APR. Yeah, APR will feel hard done that they've done so well and they still won't be able to win it. They beat us 3 times and French turret. All right. Now NV Sport need 3 goals. Okay, so things are looking good. Things are looking real good. This is a good start. Of course, it's not game over yet. NV Sport are even third. Like they have been one of the better teams this season. But of course, APR and I are just on a different level, really. Like APR is the only team that really gets you trouble in this league now. Like not even Ryan Sports don't even give me that much trouble. It's mostly just APR now. Both in league contention and in matches, as you just saw in the last match, how they were able to beat us. And as you're seeing here on the league table, well, they pushed us to the final day. Have we lost a game besides that, actually? I'm just going to double check. No, we've only lost 1 game. The only game we've lost was to APR. So we nearly went unbeaten this season. Of course, that could change here. APR is winning 3-0. So we got to hold on to this no matter what. We got to at least get a draw. But it's looking good. It is looking good. I was a tad concerned for this match. There we go. 3-0. Mukiza. 3-0. That's great stuff. That is great stuff. Right. 3-0 up. They've only had 1 shot. It's looking really good. It's looking really good. They need 4 goals. Kaza. There's Mulenda, and he almost scores as well. Almost gets his own goal. We don't have great average ratings despite being 3-0 up, but you know what? Yeah, I've noticed it's harder to get good average ratings on this one. They seem to lower the chances of that. Okay. There's Thierry. Okiza gets up to Kaza. No. I think this is a former player, Kalulu. I'm gonna have to check. If his name's John Bosco, then that's our former player. But yeah, like I said, in these leagues, in the smaller leagues that aren't part of FM database, you get a lot of repeat names. So that's why I'm using nicknames. I don't always use nicknames, but in Lesotho, it did kind of get old seeing the same player names over and over. So that said, I'm not really doing a great job at changing it because I'm giving a lot of players similar nicknames. I'm gonna have to get more creative. There's the Light. It's offside. It's offside, but we're still wait. Oh wait, I thought it was 5-0 for a second. I lost myself. No, it's still 3-0. Off only 3 shots on target as well. Okay, there's not much to say here. Not much has happened since the offside goal. No shots have been taken. APR have won 4-0, so we had to win or draw today to get the league win, which is really annoying. Like APR do have a better goal difference. I don't think I mentioned that. That's why we had to win. and I knew they were gonna score a lot of goals because they always do. It's freaking APR. All right. Yeah, are making this league tough. If it wasn't for them, I would have started instant resulting already. Because I'm not sure if I mentioned it. Actually, I think I did, but later on the save, I will be using instant result a lot because I'm going to be winning like 10-0 by that point. By the point that I'm a great team, so like it's gonna get very dull just playing the same league over and over and winning 10-0 all the time. But since I don't entirely trust them in APR, my assistant and APR is still APR, it's gonna be a little while yet. I'm gonna still play the league matches for a little while yet, I think. Yeah, some people there's the light. Okay, and that's the title. There's some people that might not like that idea, but those are the same people that also ask, how do you keep motivated if you win 10-0 every game? Well, you got an instant result. That's how it works. I did that in Lesotho because I got tired of winning every game 10-0, basically. But yeah, it's still going to be a little bit before that comes around because APR on a good run, or they've been kind of a decent team in the last few years. After the first season, basically, where actually they won in the first season. I don't even remember, but basically after Ryan's title, which I think was the second season, they've just been insane, and they would have won the league on normal circumstances this year. But yeah, we did just enough. That's important. So we didn't bottle one title, and we're back in the Champions League. So that is awesome. That is good stuff. We are back in the Champions League. And I'm really happy with that. Now, before I end the video, I did promise I was going to show over my intakes. This is probably my worst intake in years, sadly. There's really only 2 players worth talking about. Let's look for them. Actually 3. This guy, Oliver Intanzida, he's the fastest striker we've had so far at the club. And he's got decent finishing and composure. But I don't think he's quite better in the light, unfortunately. So he's going to be a sub, really. He's going to be a sub. He's going to be a super sub. That's what I plan to use him as. I'm just looking who else. Is Burrory, is this the guy? I think this was, yeah. This guy is definitely going to be the replacement of French Turret. Like, he's got poor dribbling. He's got an okay first touch, but he got good free kick taking, good corners, good crossing, and he's decently fast. He's only 1 pace slower than French Turret is. So I think he can be the replacement. We'll see how it pans out, but I think he'll be a good one. This guy's okay. He's got good mentals, but this is not the guy I want to talk about. I believe this is the guy I want to talk about, Arena. Yeah. Okay. He's a half a star, but look at him. I think he's very good. He's got a 12 marking, 13 tackling, good jumping reach. Positioning could be better, admittedly, but it's I think it's good enough for now. And even his anticipation is not too bad. So, yeah, this guy's going to get promoted to the first team because we're kind of missing defenders at the moment, and I think he fits in instead of Ibra. I think he's a bit better than Ibra. So, yeah, even though Ibra has better positioning, but that's just what I think, just my opinion. So, that's going to be the episode. It was a mixed bag this episode because we lost the Rwandan Cup, but we managed to hold her on and win the league title. So, yeah, APR tried again and they failed again. So I'm really happy things are going well for us because this is not an easy league to win, basically, or not an easy league to win. This is not the APR made it harder than it should have been. So and the league got 33 goals, so that's awesome. French Third got 14 assists. So you know what? It's hard to put him away to bed next season. I think I'm gonna play him in the Champions League, and then we're gonna try and gel on the new guy, who was Burrory, I think that was his name. Still kind of memorizing it. And Kaza is still being awesome. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next time for the Champions League. We're gonna play the Champions League again, and yeah, that's gonna do it. Thank you for watching, and see you all next season. I'm signing off.